Hello everyone, Spaced Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem 7 Randomized. Now we're on Chapter 16, the Noble Lady of Caielin, or as I like to call it, Failin, because this chapter sucks, and all the new units I get suck, and they're just a huge liability, and I don't like it. Okay. Anyway, speaking of new units, we have about, I think, 5 to go over. Let's start with the one up here, Florina. Florina is normally a Pegasus Knight, but she got changed into a male Myrmidon. I think female Myrmidons are programmed into the game, but I've never seen one, so I guess I don't really need to clarify that she's a male Myrmidon. Anyway, point is, this is a huge downgrade for Florina. She loses her flying utility and mounted utility, and what does she get in exchange? Being sword-locked, that's what. Well, that, and she gets some more constitution, and I guess her bases are pretty good now. 12 strength and 13 speed isn't that much to scoff at. She'll be able to double reliably as long as she doesn't get weighed down by her sword. But yeah, downgrade for Florina all around regardless. Anyway, on to the rest of the Failin squad. We have Lindis herself. Lyn got changed from a lord, Lyn flavored, to a mercenary, and this is kind of a slight upgrade for her. At base, she's not very different from normal. In fact, she's a slight bit weaker since she can't use the Manikati, her personal weapon, anymore. But upon promotion, she'll get access to axes, which allows her to have 1 to 2 range, instead of a Blade Lord, which only gets swords and bows, the 2 worst weapons in the whole game. So, Lyn should be better if I can train her up, but she's going to start off a little bit worse, not due to her stats, but due to her equipment. So, yeah, a very, very slight upgrade, but she might be worth using overall. Alright, after that, we have Kent. Kent got changed from a cavalier to a shaman, and that's pretty much just a huge downgrade for him. He lost his mounted utility, and now he's just another mage. Yeah, not much more I can really add to that. He's just a little bit worse, or a lot bit worse because he's not mounted anymore. Anyway, Sane! For Sane, he got changed from a cavalier to a brigand, and just like Lowen, that's a downgrade for him too. He got pretty much all the same benefits that Lowen got, with all of the same downsides. He can't move as far, he lost weapon triangle advantage, or flexibility in order to get access to the good part of the weapon triangle earlier. So, yeah, Sane's not gonna be doing as much either. And last but not least, Will. Will got changed from a male archer to a troubadour, and that right there is a massive, significant, awesome upgrade for him. I finally have a healer, and it is Will. What is it with all the worst characters in this game turning out to be better than normal? Anyway, I don't really know how Will's stats compare to his usual ones, and I don't care. Now that he's a healer, it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, so Will basically lost the ability to fight right off the bat and being bow-locked in favor of getting a mount and access to staves. And one neat benefit for a male unit ending up as the usually female-exclusive troubadour is they usually get a very massive aid stat, so I think Will be able to pick up almost everyone in the game except Merlinus. So Will is going to be insanely useful now. Who knew? Anyway, turn 1 gets very tricky because the Failin squad down here, they'll have to deal with this Myrmidon, these 2 mercenaries, and these 2 Pegasus Knights. And they're not well equipped to fight them. Lyn is the only one who can fight these mercenaries, and she pretty much loses to either of them one-on-one, let alone both. And Sane's gonna have to take down these Pegasus Knights, and I'm gonna turn on their animations. Except for Will's. He's a healer, so we don't need to see what he looks like. And for a while, it took me a few tries to figure out a way to help get to the Failin squad and get them out of that scenario. And I'll show that to you. But first, shopping! So Will is first going to trade with Lyn. He's going to take her blue gem. When you finish Lyn's story, which is the prologue to Chapter 10, Lyn will rejoin the game in Chapter 15 Elliewood, 16 this mode, which is obviously Noble Lady of Caielin. She'll join with a gem equal to your funds ranking from the first 10 chapters. And it's possible to get her up to a white gem. She can start with as low as a red gem, which is only worth 2,500. But if you don't do Lyn's story, then she just comes with that blue gem, which sells for about 5,000. Anyway, it was very imperative for me to buy an iron sword, iron axe, and a hand axe from the armory there with Will. Lyn's gonna move forward and trade for that sword. She gets weighed down by that iron blade, so I want her to avoid that so she doesn't get doubled by the mercenaries. Meanwhile, Sane wants that axe and the hand axe because he's got a hammer and the hammer is shit for fighting Pegasus Knights right now. And then I'm gonna have Kent do some more shopping. He's gonna buy me 3 lances and 5 javelins. Kind of ironic that he's purchasing weapons that he can no longer use because of the class change. Oh, woe is me. Anyway, the key for me to get the Failin squad out of there is Rebecca. Rebecca is going to fly right here, and then Guy is going to play for her, and she is going to fly as far down there as she can possibly get. I'm gonna have her equip that javelin so she can try and counterattack the mage on enemy phase. Also, off screen, I used the Draco shield to boost Rebecca's defense from 8 to 10. Her defense growth is really low, but her base of 8 was actually quite high. And as a flying unit, she's going to be moving around a lot. So I figured more defense would help her in her survivability and me getting around and doing things. All right, and then Bartra moves here to protect Guy from these 2 mercenaries. And Dorcas will move next to Guy to give Bartra those support bonuses. I'm gonna have Florina move out of the way. And Lowen's gonna take her spot to lure out that Pegasus Knight and kill her. Mwahahaha. Alright. And then you are sort of on a, well, not really a time limit, but you do want to finish this chapter quickly. Normally, you could just pick up Hector, drop him off over those cliffs, and he can get a really quick clear, since Hector's Wolf Beal will have effective damage against the boss, and it's a good weapon. I, however, cannot emulate that strategy because Rebecca is too small to pick up Bartra, who is too big to be picked up. I mean, Will could do it, but Will doesn't fly. And yeah, you can actually start using interesting rescue strategies starting with this chapter because Florina is normally a flyer when she joins. Oh, the Pegasus Knight went for Rebecca. That makes things different. I don't know if different is good yet. I'll get back to you on that. And then the mate. Ooh, he's attacking from a forest, and I only have 10 hit. But I need Rebecca to get down there as fast as possible. Hey, she doubles him. Neat. Because if Rebecca isn't down there, then they die. Alright. Yeah, this is normally the one spot in the game where Will is actually useful. Because you can have him go to that armory that I had Sane visit, and he'll and then the Pegasus Knights will attack him. Alright, but Sane missed on that first attack. That is not good. Not good. Because he only deals 13 damage to this Pegasus Knight, and I need Lyn to get over here to distract these mercenaries. She's not gonna attack them, obviously, but it's gotta be something, right? Alright. Well, how does Will fare? 14 damage to Will's 4 defense. So Will would take 10. He gets 2 hit KO'd by her. So Sane will attack. Woo! Nice job. Nice dodge, Sane. Oh yeah, one thing that makes this chapter difficult is you gotta watch out for this archer here. He has access to this ballista right away, and he will use it. It gets down to this forest square here, so I highly, highly, highly recommend trying to stay out of that forest. Or, well, out of that thing's range in general. Alright, let's have Will mend Sane. And I guess I'm gonna have Kent back up here. Some reinforcements show up there. I don't know the exact timing for it though, but I do want to try and block them. I'm confident this Pegasus Knight is gonna try and attack Will or Kent, but if these mercenaries move first and they both deal damage to Lyn, she'll likely go after Lyn and I'll lose Lyn, which is not a fun time. Not a fun time at all. Alright. Alright, and then I have to be careful. I want to get someone in the range of that thief, so that way the thief will get distracted from trying to destroy the village and instead go for whoever's in his range. The thief will usually try to steal something. Alright, I hate to have to use Marcus as a problem solver, but I have problems and he's going to solve them. Or they need solving. Let's try... Hector can use fire. And then Bartra can flux. I think that's my evil plan. Woo! Don't know why I was going woo. I don't know if that hit yet. Wait, that didn't do enough damage. Oh well, maybe I'll get lucky and Dorcas will crit. He didn't, but that's okay. I will make it work. I got unlucky and Dorcas missed, but I will still make it work somehow. Okay, Oswin, you're gonna finish this Merc off. Merc off. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. Okay. Anyway, Rebecca, you are going to move down here and use your vulnerary. Alright, and then Lowen doesn't do enough damage. But Bartra does with the steel lance. I should have been using that from the beginning. Why didn't I do that? Like, it's inaccurate, sure. Okay. Ooh, that gives me a plan. Okay. Marcus is gonna kill the thief because I hate him. I hate him so much. And then if we play for Marcus, he should be able to get over to that Cavalier and take him out too. Yes. I'm gonna take him out from right here, so that way when enemies go to counterattack Marcus, they're not gonna hide in the forest, and it'll be easier to hit them. And then I'm gonna have Florina go for the forest, and I hope everything goes okay. I'm gonna pray. I'm not very religious. Dear whatever, please let everything work out. Alright, so Marcus is taking a lot of damage. Oh boy, he might not survive. Alright, good job, Lyn, I guess. Not a good job, Lyn. You were supposed to dodge! He went after Rebecca. No idea why. But at least he went towards Rebecca instead the Failin squad. That Myrmidon would have messed things up for them. Luck and defense? Really, Rebecca? Really? Ooh, Marcus is down to 6, and I believe that mage moves next, and I'll probably kill him. Oh no. No, he does 1 damage. What was I worried about? I forgot Marcus gets good resistance. I think he actually got a little bit more at base, maybe? I don't... No, wait, no, never mind. I'm remembering that wrong. He has the same base resistance. Oh, no. Go! Okay, that's a reset. Okay, yeah. I will see you guys back here when I figure this stupid chapter out. So, yeah, see you back here. Alright, we're back. Things ended up going a bit differently. I had Lynn come up here to finish off that Pegasus night, because she survived again. And now I have to deal with the fact that these guys, the rest of the Failin squad can't get away from these mercs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can attack here, and here. This spot's safe. The spot right above it. I think that's how far we can go. Alright, actually, I believe I can make this work. Let's have Lynn run down here and heal up. And then... I'm gonna have Kent come over here. Let's see. Let's see, and then Will picks up Sane and parks down here. Yay! They're all safe! Well, I mean, Lynn still has to survive, but it's something. Alright, let's equip the Emblem Lance and use a Vulnerary. And then, yeah, I'll park Rebecca here. Hopefully she'll be able to take out this dude. She doubles him. And let's see, he's got Weapon Triangle advantage, so he effectively has 5 defense to 17 attack. So, at least I think that's how it works. I guess, let's just say, assume he takes about 16 damage per hit. Yeah, Rebecca doubles him. Okay, the Thief, I didn't get Marcus down far enough. I must have forgotten to move him down an extra space. So the Thief came up here and stole one of my Vulneraries. The rat bastard. Let's see. But I believe I can still salvage this somehow. We have Hector attack here with Hellfire! Woo! Way to go, Hector. And then... I definitely need to take care of this mage. I think Florina can do it with her super shitty poison sword. Yeah, if you're not aware, poison weapons are the worst weapons in the game, and oh shit, Hector's in range of a dude and I can't heal him. But I can kill the dude. But I should save that for later, because I don't know if I'm gonna need to kill the dude. Anyway, let's let Bartray kill this guy. Sorry, girl. Pegasus Knights are usually the ladies. I think there was actually a support conversation between 2 characters on Fire Emblem Fates discussing that, which I guess is neat. I don't like you, thief. Go away. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have Marcus kill the thief, because he one-shots Mr. Thief, and I don't like Mr. Thief. Alright, and then I do need to kill this guy too, or at least block him off from getting to Hector, because otherwise Hector's a goner. But I do believe Boswin can finish the job. Yes, he can. Okay. And he's not gaining a lot of experience anymore because he's level 11. And then ever-reliable Marcus, how could I ever have doubted you for being not as good as a paladin? Well, easily, actually, but that's not the point! The point is, Marcus killed that guy, and he did it well. Let's move Lowen up here. Yeah, because normally you... Oh, I was going to show it off, but never mind, never mind. Okay, so Marcus has that bandit preoccupied. These mercs should go after Lynn, because she is in their range, and they're hostile. And they do have a crit rate, and that scares me. But I'm hopeful that Lynn can still survive. Long enough for Rebecca, who has just arrived on the scene, to be able to do some stuff about them. Okay, so... Kent definitely can't pick up and drop Sane. Let's see, Rebecca, can you... She can't kill either of them. Yet. Maybe now the javelin's weaker. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna go poke this guy. And my evil plan is going to be to have Lynn move to... Is that forest safe? Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna have Lynn move here and Vulnerary back up and get some extra evade and stuff from the forest. Will's gonna move up one space and drop Sane off and stay put. Stay put. And Kent will go down here. And, oh, he's not carrying a Vulnerary. I should have traded... Well, does Will have a Vulnerary? Will does not have a Vulnerary. Never mind, never mind. Okay. Okay, then. We got 2 brigands there. I want to get Hector healed up. He has a Vulnerary on him, so let's do that. Did I forget to move Bartra, or did he just kill someone else? I don't know. Alright, but what I do know is that Marcus is going to kill this guy. Woo! Super sexy crit. That's only useful in saving a use on an iron bow. Yay. Let's have Dorcus. Actually, let's see, 9. And Dorcus did 14? 14. Okay, that doesn't do enough, so let's try the killer bow. 12 plus 14 would be enough to kill if Boswin does not crit. Which he didn't. And then I just have to hope that Dorcus does hit. 86 is possible to miss. But he got it. He got it. And then I do believe I can get Bartra to block that choke point. Yes! And I'm going to use the Steel Lance. I'm going to hope... Oh! Yay! Lucky crit. But I'm going to hope to weaken them down a bit more than usual and then finish them off one by one. Alright. And I got Steel Sword, so I don't want to put Lowen in their range. I'm going to have Florina backtrack to the village here. And I think I'm going to call that a turn. Yeah. Oh no. Lynn's dead. Unless she levels defense. No, she didn't. Okay, that was bad. So was that. Okay. I guess I could have given Lynn the Iron Blade, but then she would get doubled by these mercs, and I don't feel... Oh, yeah, Lynn.
Go!
No! You failed me again, you stupid... Alright, I'll see you guys back here one more time. Alright, here we are, back here at this exact same situation all over again. I hate you, Lynn. I hate you so much. But she fortunately pulled off a crit, so I think I can have Rebecca charge forward, finish this guy off, and then I can land just outside of this guy's range to heal her up with, Will. I think that's what I can do. Also, I was able to get Bartra up a bit farther, so he did some damage to this Myrmidon. Alright, so let's try using... I kind of feel uncomfortable attacking at this range, but it would be nice to have Dorcas on this forest here to lure in some enemies, like some of these Cavaliers, and damage them, while getting a support bonus from Bartra. But the safest course of action is definitely gonna be, well, I guess to have Oswin shoot this guy down. What level are you, Bartra? Level 8. So is Dorcas. So I guess I would prefer to get experience on Dorcas, so let's go with Bartra first. And then Dorcas. I'd feel like cheering Dorcas, but that's just a weird name to chant, like Dorcas, Dorcas. Yeah, very weird name. Okay. And then just like that, Boswin is no longer in their range. Dorcas is in range of these Cavaliers, but as long as he continues to be as unlucky with his crits as he has been, we're good. Okay. Alright. And time for this evil plan. Go, Rebecca! Woo! Alright, and then we have Lynn go back 5 spaces. And we'll move forward 1 to mend her. Because she's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I remember the very first time I played Fire Emblem, I kind of liked Lynn. I loved her flashy animations. But I also remember that I was kind of really bad at this game, and so a lot of characters ended up dying in the tutorial chapters. And one time it was Lynn, and I remember thinking the exact thoughts of, oh, it doesn't matter if the girl dies. And I don't know exactly what brought that situation on. I was assuming that it would be just as easy to be able to finish the game or finish getting through the tutorial or the game without her, because everyone else is doing good, and I just wanted to experiment. And then I got a game over because as a lord, her death gets you a game over. She's very important to the plot. Don't ask why, just nod and be like, yes, she is. Speaking of yes, she is, she got another crit. Yay! Oh, how I wish Lynn still had the Monikati. Like, it's not the best weapon, since most of the enemies it gets effective damage against use lances, so she's always at weapon triangle disadvantage, but it's still a pretty strong sword, and she'd be able to make some good usage out of it. Yay, way to go, Dorcas! Now, the Monikati it works exactly like the Wolf Beal and the Rapier, which I don't think I've actually talked about up to this point. But it does more damage to Cavaliers and it has, well, not more, but it has effective damage against Cavaliers and Knights. And while it's usually not as effective, well, not really a good idea to let Lyn take advantage of that effective damage, it does have a lot more strength than her usual iron sword. I think it's even better than the steel swords. Maybe. I don't know the exact numbers, but the point is, Lyn was able to kick a lot of ass thanks to that weapon. Alright. I'm gonna try and feed this to Lyn. Why not? Why not? Yay, level up. Woo! And she got strength. Maybe Lyn might be salvageable. She might even be worth using that first hero crest on. Well, actually no, because I kind of don't want to mess up whether or not I get to the Geats chapter, or how it calculates that chapter, which is Pale Flower of Darkness, Four-Fanged Offense. But, I definitely won't be getting the version of the map where your lord's combined levels are 50 or higher, because there is no way in hell Eliwood is going to get to at least level 10, and in order to get to that version of the map, you need one of your lords at least level 10 and the other two at level 20. And I don't even see Hector getting to level 20. So I guess I shouldn't worry about early promoting Lyn or Eliwood. Well, definitely don't need to worry about whether or not I early promote Eliwood, because he's never going to get the chance. But for Lyn, it should be more of a possibility now, but I don't think I'll take it, because she's going to be competing for that first hero crest against Sane and Lowen. And Sane and Lowen are currently doing a lot better than, well, I wouldn't say a lot. I'm not sure about Sane. You know what? It's a pretty even race for it, I guess, because they're all level 5-ish. Alright, you got a sword, right? Yes, you do. Okay. And then let's move Bartra up 1 to try and take down this Cavalier. He's got a very cavalier attitude. I don't know what that expression means, but I've heard it before. And then Dorcas gets to flux this guy. And then I guess I could have Lowen start hand-axing. You know, axe that guy a question. I think instead I'm just going to have him sit here with the axe equipped. But that archer's most likely going to go for Bartra. Yay, level up for Guy. And yeah, I just decided to kill the archer, because I don't want to have to deal with him anymore. Alright, and then Rebecca, I could... No, I gotta keep Rebecca out of the range of that ballista. Because I don't want her to have to deal with that. Rebecca's really turning into an MVP for this run. Oddly enough, Dorcas is too. I wasn't expecting much out of him. Still kinda not, but he's doing better than I thought he would. Yay! Way to go, Lowen! Pulling your weight. And this Pegasus Knight. You know what? I'll just have Bartra move one forward and get Marcus in there. Oh, crap. I forgot about the reinforcements. Alright, well, give me just a second here. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Thought I heard noises and went to check on them. It was a whole lot of nothing. Okay, anyway. Gonna need to deal with that bandit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now let's put Lyn right outside of his range. Let's drop Sane off right there. Let's get Kent out of there too. I don't want to get in that range of that mercenary, just in case Rebecca somehow magically misses. But Rebecca has been so reliable. I think I see what the fanboys are going on about with her. Now, actually, if I'm being perfectly honest, I think I get part of what the Rebecca fanboy-ism is about. Rebecca actually has, when you look at her supports, she actually has a lot of very good options and a good affinity to match them. So what you do with Rebecca is you basically support her with Lowen, and that boosts both of their offensive stuffs. Although you do have to keep them close together, and then so that really limits what Lowen can do. But the point is, she gets she gets to support with a lot of useful units. Lowen, Dart. Let's see, even Raven. Raven in the next... we'll be recruiting him in the next chapter, maybe. Most likely, definitely. Depends on how the randomizer worked on him. Not the point. The point is... Rebecca's pretty good if you take the time to get supports up with her, but in that case, you're basically you're being able to include supports for every unit, and Rebecca still loses out because she's bow-locked, normally. But that might be part of the reason why a lot of people are quick to jump on her bandwagon, as it were. And, alright, let's have Dorcas... What do I want to do with Dorcas? I guess I'll move him on this forest here. He's still getting support bonuses. Take this guy out. And I am going extremely slow. We're probably going to have to deal with those cavaliers that are going to come from the back. I was hoping to be able to clear this chapter before they showed up, so Merlinus could survive, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility for me. I hope I can do it, but not likely. Normally, I would just leave one unit back there, usually someone slow and tanky like Oswin or Bartra in this playthrough. But with my limited deployment slots and the fact that enemies are a lot tougher, I don't want to have to leave units behind to try and protect Merlinus. I would much rather have Merlinus hold those guys off for a bit, so that way I can move faster, quicker, and yada yada yada. Alright. Oh, the next chapter is going to be fun. I just realized I have to bring one unit that actually ended up being useless. So I'm going to have to carry some dead weight with me, along with figuring out who else to deploy. But that is future Space Oyster's problems. Future Space Oyster will solve those problems. And Dorcas got doubled. I think he's also in range of the ballista. Oh no, I think I got him killed. Well, maybe. We'll see. That crit did prevent him from taking more damage, but if he's in range of that Cavalier and that Ballista, he's likely a dead man. Alright, speaking of dead men, Lyn. Oh, yeah, yep. Go! Okay. So much for Dorcas being good. Okay, I'll see you guys back here. Alright, and we're back. Suspiciously, everything turned out the exact same way, almost like I loaded a save state or something. 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. Honestly, though, I have been using save states because this is just no. I hate this chapter. Okay. But I have not been trying to RNG abuse with those save states. I did load up a different I did suspend and start up a new save file in order to get to back to this point. Or, well, the first time I reloaded. Or had to reload. I don't know. The point is, I've been using them to make sure that I can just get right back into things as quick as possible. And I don't know if that's scummy of me or not, and I don't care. As long as I clear the chapter. Because this has definitely been turning out a lot tougher than my regular Hector hard mode run has been going. Alright, here we go, Hector. I didn't think about these mercenaries. That's a big issue there. Okay, well, for now, I guess we'll just flux this guy away. Flux him down the drain. Ah! And put low in. Yeah, right up here is good, I guess. I can keep Margus where he's at. Let's just play for some experience, so that way Guy can get a bit more... Well, if Guy gets a bit more... tanky, then he's going to be pretty much alright. Oh, that reminded me. This one, character guide I remember looking through back in my high school days for this game. It was very hypocritical. They gave characters a rating based out of 10, like between 1 and 10 stars. They gave Lyn like 9 out of 10 stars and said, oh, she's super amazing. Like her speed's really, like her defenses are really low, but her speed's so high she's going to dodge everything, and she gets a lot of crits because her skill is so high. And then when it got to Guy, they gave him like 5 out of 10 stars, and they said, well, he's a bit frail, and yeah, he's fast, but he's not going to be able to dodge everything. He had, like, Guy basically has all the exact same problems as Lyn, but they rated Lyn so much higher and turned points that didn't give weren't doing Guy any favors, apparently, into positives for Lyn, but not something special for him. And I felt a little... well, betrayed by that. I always liked Guy. I was one of those Swordmaster fanboys back in the day. Alright. So... we'll want to be able to take out all of these guys this turn. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. 7. Alright, let's try putting Becca right here. Now let's let Boswin come down here and Killer Bow you. Yay, crit! That makes things a bit easier for me. Now let's put Dorcas right here. Sorry, I love to roll my R's, I don't know why. It's a lot of fun to do. Alright. Let's get Bartram moving a bit forward. Let's go with the Iron Lance for the accuracy. Oh right, I forgot to mention, Bartra gained some speed. That means he can now double enemies who have 0 speed. Woo! Alright, and then we're gonna play for Rebecca. And we're gonna take this guy down. We're gonna do it with the javelin, so that way she'll counterattack that mage up there when he goes to attack her. Hopefully he won't crit, because that's the only way I see him taking Rebecca down. Yay! Strength, skill, and speed. Okay. So, Lyn versus this bandit. I don't like those odds. Let's just get everyone as far out of here as possible. Except for Lyn. I'm gonna put Lyn on the forest here. And then hopefully, she'll be able to do something. Alright, let's get Marcus on his way up there. Marcus is going to be very useful for taking out that boss if I can't feed the kill to someone else. Yay! Another crit! It's almost like that iron sword is a Manikati for her, which is weird because I bought that. She started with an iron blade. Oh, yeah, he would have killed her with a crit. But Rebecca killed him instead. Woo! Alright. So, my next phase of evil plan is to have Rebecca pick up Marcus and wait there. We play for Rebecca and then drop the Marcus off, holding his silver bow, right here. The boss has a javelin, Bakker here. He has a javelin, so he'll attack Marcus, and Marcus will counterattack and deal a whole lot of damage. And then hopefully I can kill him before the Cavaliers start showing up, so that way I can safely start building up some supports, or continue to build up some supports. As for who to build supports with, I don't quite rightly know. But I'll figure that out later. That's a problem for future Spaced Oyster. Alrighty. $7 HP left. Oh, darn it, they showed up. Okay, new plan. We're just going to try and kill him as quickly as possible. Let's see. It would be nice to try and feed this kill to Hector, but Bakker actually has very good resistances. Like, let's see, with an Hellfire Tome, Hector would have 17 attacks, so he'd only be able to do about 5 damage, maybe only even 3. Maybe I can get it to Oswin. Oswin's got 20 attack to 12. Yeah, why not try Oswin? Rebecca would be a nice pick too, but she'd only be dealing her weapons damage. A little bit less than that, actually. It would be nice to actually feed that kill to Rebecca. Okay, I think that's going to be my evil plan. First I gotta figure out if 20 HP is enough to survive. He'd be doing 4 extra damage. 4 extra damage to Rebecca's 10 defense. So, let's see. 25 to 10, she'd have 15. Yeah, she's good. I mean, I have to wait an extra turn for Hector to get there anyway. I might as well let Rebecca try and get a kill in, since she's going to be so much more useful than Marcus or Oswin or Hector. Sorry if I'm going on too much about her being a flyer. I'm just so happy I got someone who flies and a wyvern rider instead of a Pegasus knight. And then I'm gonna try and clear this try and get out of here as quickly as possible so Merlinus can gain a level. Merlinus levels up once every time he survives a chapter. And once he hits level 20, he will promote into a covered wagon that can move, and that would be very handy to have. We've been defeated. Such a shame. Yeah, and you got killed by Rebecca. How does that make you feel? Skill, luck, and hit points. You're not doing so hot, Rebecca. Alright. But we're just going to rush right on in there and finish the chapter. Oh, Commander Balker. He was a fierce enemy. Well, his forces were. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Space Oyster, signing out.